Oh, hello there. Welcome, one and all, to the basement. I'm glad you're here. I hope everyone had a good week. But the important part is we are now at the end of said week. And it is time for that treat. The treat of nerdy talk. So grab yourself something to sip on. Light up something to smoke on. Lean back. Relax. Smash the goddamn like button. And prepare for the nerdy talk. Because you have reached once again the Saturday Night Chill. Thanks, David. How's everybody? Welcome in. Welcome to watching me move my mouth for 2 minutes with no sound. Because, you know, I've never done this before. Anyway. Happy birthday, Maya. Hope you have a great time. Love you, kiddo. Alan's here. What up? What up, Griff? David. My lovely wife. Passing along her love to the Naples family as well. So how's everybody's week? How are we all tonight? How are things? How's that? Is that a better balance? Mr. David. Ugh, God, I cannot wait till my new corrective vision appliances come in. I am tired of what's in my eyeballs. Griff, I have been hearing that. Oh, cool. Thanks, David. Appreciate the help, man. I don't know why my settings were so off, but whatever. Yeah, Griff, I've heard nothing but, like, praises for Dune 2. Like, its Rotten Tomatoes score is off the chain, from what I hear. Take a quick peek while we're thinking about it. I don't care about streaming shit. Give me the big stuff. What is your problem? Rotten Tomatoes. I don't care about new upcoming ones. Madam Web's still at 13%. That's hilarious. Whoops. I don't want that. What the fuck are you doing, machine? Stop it. Oh, there we are. No, I don't care about that shit. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. 94% on the critics, 95% on audience. Do you know how rare it is to see not only a critic score and an audience score that close, but that high while also being that close? What's up, Saber Smith? Well, I mean, you know, if life interferes with you not being able to make the live, then that's what the replay's for, bruh. Don't worry about it, but I am glad to see you. How's Chunk? Watch Shogun's first 2 episodes. Brilliant, David says. I've heard that too. All I've seen is positive on Shogun as well. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, Dune Part 2 is fucking smashing. It is fucking smashing. Rotten Tomatoes does TV, right? Yeah. Oop, just... Damn it. You. Yeah, Shogun. Good God. 99 critic, 94 audience. Yeah, Shogun's killing it too. That's great. The critics like it more than the audience. That's also not that... that didn't occur that much. That does not occur that much at all. That's crazy. Be curious about anything else while I'm on the website? Like, seriously, it's a slow news week. There's only like a couple things that are really out there to talk about. And, yeah, so, like, this is either going to be a short stream or we're going to be fucking around a lot. So, just so you know, fair warning. Show notes. But yeah, so yeah, Shogun's killing it too. And I think this is Shogun's Netflix, right? So like the whole season is out. So I think these are critics and audience ratings for like the entire season. So yeah. So, oh no, next episode Tuesday, March 5th. So okay, yeah. So far just first 2 episodes are the bomb. Masters of the Air. Well, let's see. We'll just do a direct search. It'll be easier. Here we are. 87% critic, 68% audience. Shogun is FX and weekly? Okay. Well, yeah, Disney Plus for you, David, because, like, everything... Isn't everything basically on, like, Disney Plus or, like, one or two other apps, period? Streaming-wise? Like, you guys have Amazon, Disney Plus, and what? I forget. I can't tell you how many times I've heard Jay and Matt talk about this stuff you guys have over there, but I can never remember I can never remember it correctly. But yeah, so critics like Masters of the Air more than the average person do. It would appear. Isn't that about the bomb group that dropped the atomic bombs on Japan? Or is this just about a dope-ass bomber group? What's the story with Masters of the Air? Wow, the audience score is up to 57%. I mean, that's still certified rotten, but I'm actually... Oh, you believe so? Dope. This number surprises me. I'm above 50. That's kind of wild to me. I mean, I'm not surprised this hasn't moved, but 57% from the audience. That's... Things that make you go, If you were listening to the right music at the right time, you know exactly what that song is. What's up, Quest? How you doing? Good to see you. It's been a minute. Been all right? Yeah. What are these that have 100% scores? Oh, that's 7 reviews by critics. Okay, yeah, screw that. Ooh, what were the final numbers on Aquaman Kingdom of the Lost? Or in the Lost Kingdom. I don't want the trailer. Yeah, that. Give me that. Huh, look at that. 34% critics, 81% audience score. We should watch that tomorrow afternoon. All good? Nice. They're doing all right now. Things are. Most people, I think, have Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, then Apple TV if you can afford it. Yeah, isn't that the truth? I wish I could afford Apple TV. I hear their content is high quality stuff. Are you wowing the audience score for Aquaman, Griff? Because, yeah, me too a little bit. Not to change the subject, but those TK troopers with the tunics on. in the last Bad Batch episode were dope. Hot Toys needs to jump on that. Yes. I do like the look of those TK Troopers. You're talking the ones with the blue glowy T-slits, right? Yeah, those are dope. I like them. Bear with me, I just need to check one thing here. Oh, yeah. And, of course, while checking one thing, do the usual thing I do and, knock shit over. Halo. Oh, yes. Halo Season 2. How is Halo Season 2 doing? Right now, 82 critics, 61% audience. I'm not sure if that's like an aggregate including Season 1 or not, or if that's just the current rating on Season 2, but... Oh, here we go. Season 2. Okay, so the one at the top must be an aggregate. Yeah, it is. Season 2 is 94% critics, 69% on audience score. Good job, audience. Thank you for that one. My inner perverted 12 to 15-year-old will never die. Ever. Much to literally everyone in my life's dismay. Quest says, I'm looking forward to seeing Ventress with hair. Yes. I'm looking forward to see why she's not dead. Because they keep saying they're not fucking with the canon established in the book. Excuse me. But according to the book, she got cooked by Dooku's Sith lightning, so... I mean, I personally don't care. I mean, if Dave wants to retcon the book and just make her alive somehow, I'm fine with that. It's not like he's never done it before, number one, so I kind of almost half expect it. And number two, Ventress is dope, so I don't care. Silo, okay. Let's check Silo. Come in. Give me that. And then... That's an aggregate. Where did I find the... Where did I find season 1 and 2? Is there more than one season? Well, I'll tell you right now, the aggregate's in the 60s. 62%, what do you call it? I already forgot what you call those fuckers. Critics. And 66% audience. What's up? Hey, Brooke. How you doing? The ending of the book kind of sets up whatever they're going to do with her. Don't want to spoil it. Well, yeah, don't spoil it. Different Silo. Is this the wrong show? Movie? Am I looking at the wrong thing? Oh, whoops, I am. TV shows. What? Let me try this again. Oh, yeah, it was in movies. What an idiot. TV shows. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Here we go. 88% critic and, well, still in the 60s for the audience. Oh, there is only the one season. Okay. So, yep, 88 and 63. Finished Halo 2 campaign, Brooke says. On to Halo 3. Overall, not too much going on. All right. Well, hey. You shared some Seattle Comic-Con pics in my server? Nice. I will definitely... You know what? Let's all check those out together since there's not shit to talk about anyway, eh? Let's check out the Seattle Comic-Con pics because I want to live vicariously with this shit. How about you guys? Did you put them in general? Probably. I'm guessing. Boop. Doink. Nice. Oh. Is this just like artwork that was out and about? Severance was a great Apple show. Silo's good, bit of a slow burn at times. Yeah. You know, I've noticed, like, obviously not all the time, but there are, I would say, at least more often than not by a large margin, but more often than not, the slow burn pays off in these shows. Not all the time, but, you know, probably 65% of the time, 2/3 of the time, you get a payoff, and then the rest of the third of the time you get Andor. But yeah, this is some sick fucking art, dude. Obviously inspired by the upcoming movie. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do... Zoom in, you motherfucker. Alright, but that's still some sick artwork. Why are you teasing me with a magnifying glass and not fucking doing anything, though? Damn. I love this picture. What's the best thing about Silo is that it keeps you thinking. See, yeah, when I'm in the mood for a show like that, I fucking love it. But I gotta be in the mood for it. Well, that's slow, maybe due to a slow start. But I would have thought Silo in high 80s, low 90s. Yeah. Well, it is in the critics. I love this picture, though. This is great. Fucking Deadpool in, like, you know, the ear flap hat and massive overcoat with a pipe. That is dope. Ah, it's great. Okay, I'm going to ask a stupid question. Is that Wally or Johnny Five? I feel like that's Wally. But it could be Johnny Five. Sorry if that's Wally. Okay. I mean, if you're old like me, you'll know that Wally was obviously inspired by Johnny Five. Right, babe? Wally was inspired by Johnny Five. Oh, yeah. There would be no Wally without Johnny Five. Just like there would be no South Park without Beavis and Butthead. So be grateful to Mike Judge, people. Just on a random note. Be very great. If you love Trey and Matt, be very grateful to Mike Judge. Oh. I'm just going to be quiet for a little bit, people. Just bear with me. Y'all know this is my guy. Are you watching, babe? You need to be looking at these pics. These are sick. First time to a Comic-Con, consider it a test run? Well, you've been one more time than I have. Sorry, guys. My contacts are really fucking with me, so I'm going to either have to squint at the screen or look at my phone or what. Or both. Combo. Looking through some exhibitions and some cool artwork. Yes, explained there. Definitely plan on going to another Comic-Con as well, for sure. Set Quest, Johnny 5 is cooler. Fuck yeah, he is. And so are Los Locos. It's the best gang ever. Los Locos kick your ass. Los Locos kick your face. Los Locos kick your balls into outer space. But yes, that is that like a 2 scale cutout? Like, is that thing literally the size of David Prowse? Because it kind of looks like it would be. What do y'all think? Talked with some aspiring animators about 2D animation. I do hope they bring back more 2D animated stuff. The person was a huge fan of the Spider-Verse films and took inspiration from them. Nice. That's cool. All right. I've had enough of a moment. I'll move on. Sorry, guys, but you know. Aw. Is that one Natasha Romanoff? Or is that an X there? Is that, what the hell is that supposed to be? I'm going with this is Black Widow. Not too sure. Oh, okay. Now this looks like Ms. Romanoff to me. Interesting looking outfit, but the target in the background kind of really makes me think it is. I think it's just concept art. Yeah, well, whatever it is, this is well done, and it looks like I'm calling it Black Widow. That's what I'm going with. Whether it is or whether it isn't, I'm going with Black Widow. Boink. That's cool. Scooby-Doo, Yoda or Grogu, and a frog. Was that Rocket? Probably, maybe. Ahsoka. Is this Link and Zelda? Maybe. Scooby and Shaggy, or young Scooby and Shaggy, and a monster, and like a leaning tower of club sandwich, which they would probably consume by like smacking it and just somehow back and forthing pieces into their faces. Aren't Disney Plus doing something with the X-Men cartoon series? Yes, the 90s. Yeah, they're literally continuing it right where it ended, the original one, with X-Men 97, which premieres March 20th. And which I am fucking stoked for. Not exactly sure what that one's supposed to be, though. I feel like I should know. But I don't. But yeah, Grogu eating a frog and another upset frog. Probably its sibling or something. Rocket, Ahsoka, Scooby and Shaggy and a monster sandwich. Link and Zelda. Some dope shit, man. I have to get to a con. Any con. Even a small con. I have to get to a con. May. There's always the one at that center in Novi. It's like some suburban showcase. Yeah. There's one there every May. Come on. Yeah. July, baby. I cannot wait for this fucking movie. What do we got here? Ooh. Comic-y weapons. I like weapons. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Damn, dude. That's pretty cool, Brooke. I'm jealous. Deadpool and Wolverine. The Deadpool and Wolverine poster was signed by the artist, whose name I can't fucking read. Todd Knock. I'll post a more clear picture in the server when you get a chance. When I get a chance. Cool. Took a few. Try will take more next time I go. Well, yeah. I mean, I ain't complaining, dude. Those are some dope pics. Those are definitely some dope pics. So, I appreciate you sharing them. I appreciate you sharing them. Cool. All right. Well, thank you very much, Brooke. Thank you very much. All right. So, first thing I want to get into, give me a minute to pull this shizzle up here. It's something I made a video about earlier this week that for some reason is being... What the fuck? Oh. Oh, whoops. I don't want this episode. I want episode 3. Why did you give me a season 1 again, you schmuck? Mute that. Okay. But yeah, these TK troopers are fucking sick. I agree. Okay. Am I on sidetrack tomorrow? I'm not sure, but I should probably get up at least 2 hours before and message Jamie. I haven't heard from him this week, so I'm not sure, and I didn't even think to ask. So, maybe it's possible. It could happen, but yeah, I never got a firm confirmation, other than he feels bad about it not happening 2 weekends in a row. I mean, I'm not upset. Like, it's, you went to the movies with your wife, and then, Stormy ended up feeling well enough to stream, and actually for that, I'm quite thankful, because I was worried about that guy. I mean, who the fuck doesn't love Stormy? So, and then, well, then he did a 17-hour stream and fucked his back up. I mean, what are you going to do? And again, that was a 17-hour stream to get his ass to Cali for Comic-Con this July, so respect for even managing to do that. I mean, I'd find a way to stream 17 hours if y'all found a way to send me to fucking Comic-Con this summer. Just so you know. Anyway. Sorry. Okay, so. All right, guys, give me a second. I got to put in some eye drops or something because my eyes are bugging the shit out of me right now. So, just give me a minute. Don't leave. We're going to talk about something that I think is fun, and I hope you agree. I do, but I also won't be surprised if I don't. Okay, wow, that actually is much, much better. Thought it was about Star Wars versus Star Trek. Yeah, I mean, I know he mentioned that. So, I mean, like I said, I'm going to make sure I'm up in time. For sure. Like, all I'm doing is defending, plan on doing is defending the notion that Star Trek is not deep. That's my angle. Does look to be a good Side Trek stream for sure. Well, I mean, I'm quite sure it'll be a good stream whether or not I'm on it. But, of course, I'm a camera whore, so I want to be on it. I mean, I'm just going to be real with you guys. I'm a camera whore. I love streaming. You all know this, so... And if you didn't know before, now you do. Congratulations. You got Jay. Hold on. You got Jay to say live that he needs to get live with me. Well, thank you for that, Quest. I appreciate that. That is funny. That is pretty funny. So, yeah, like I said, I will make sure I'm available. I'll message him in the morning, well, my morning, which will be, y'all's evening, or, well, mid-afternoon, my morning. So, for you, mid-afternoon. David B says, I'm on both sides, but if I had to choose one, it would be Star Wars. Yeah, see, I don't know if it's supposed to be a superiority angle debate or if it's going to be the, going against the fact that Star Wars is not deep. Because Star Wars is deep. The simplest things are often the most profound. Wow, thanks for bringing this up. Now I can get warmed up if I am on. Get a little practice in. $5 p.m. Yeah, that's my noon. So I plan on being out of bed by 3 p.m. your time. Maybe 3:30. I mean, let's be honest. And I'll probably still need an alarm for that. And, of course, because I said that, I'll be up at, 7:30 my time, so 12:30 yours. Because that happens, too. Yep. So, let's talk some Bad Batch, y'all. Let's talk a little Bad Batch. Quest says, if I had to choose between Star Wars or Star Trek, I'd pick Stargate because there's no choice, right? Yeah, it's like, I will defer to the third awesome franchise that begins with the word star. That'd be Stargate. And I only say third because of order of release. Technically, you got to list Star Trek first because that shit came out in the 60s. If you go in that, if you go, with that list. Jay will be distracted because, Man U's playing tomorrow. Man U v Man City tomorrow. Oh God, why is he even bothering to stream? He's not going to be paying attention. Man U versus Man City. Well, if the stream ends abruptly, we'll all know why. Quest says, I literally can't choose. I know the feeling. They're both great, but they're great for different reasons, and yeah. And really, when it comes down to it, it's more. I mean, Roddenberry went more utopian and Lucas went more dystopian. That's like the big thing. At least for, like, you know, the original trilogy anyway. Brooke says, been liking this season of Bad Batch, just like the darker tone the most. Yeah, I agree. The most recent episode was somewhat filler, but I enjoyed it overall. I mean, it was a necessary part of the story. You had to get them back together. Could they have chosen a slightly more well put together or exciting way? Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't think it was definitely not bad. That fucking ending though, y'all. Holy shit. Like I felt like I probably could have like literally smacked the tension off my phone screen with those last couple shots. Like, that was intense, people. I don't want to ever hear it's just a cartoon. Fuck you. That shit was just as intense as any fucking tense live action scene I've ever seen. So, anyone with a stand that animation is somehow inferior can just fuck right off. Yeah. David B says, for me, Star Wars because of my childhood and all those great toys I used to have. Yeah, I definitely did have more Star Wars toys than I had Star Trek toys. Of course, that wasn't hard to do because I don't think I had one Star Trek toy. But I watched I watched reruns all the time when I was a kid, so I just didn't have any Star Trek swag. Oops. But yeah, that fourth episode was cool, but last week was the third episode, and something really interesting, at least to me, popped up last week. This guy. This guy right here. You guys know who this is? Anybody? Identify that figure. I had Star Wars toys, but Star Trek models. Ooh, nice, Quest. What? My first Chewie came in McDonald's Happy Meal. Ha! Nice. Yeah, I had a few Star Trek toys or Star Wars toys from Happy Meals. CX-1. Yes. Subtitle said CX-1. Yep. That's Clone Trooper X. You guys remember the last time we saw a Clone Trooper in the X armor? He's the bloke I did a video about. He is. And it only got 32 views, which means people are either ignorant or I'm overestimating his importance, but I think he's going to come back in a significant way. Probably soon. But y'all remember him from season 2, first time we saw him? When Slip was about to spill the beans over what really happened to Tipica City, and Rampart sent him out to kill him. Sent this guy out to kill him. And he ended up trying to have to kill Senator Chuchi. And then Rex came in and saved the day because Rex is awesome. Vaguely remember now he's the assassin clone. Exactly. Yeah, so y'all remember Rex ended up coming in and taking him alive. And then questioned him, and dude was obviously brainwashed to the max. And then he bit down on a special tooth and zapped himself to death. Still on season 1, so nope. That's all right, David. Well, spoiler. Sorry. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. But yeah, so the key part of that being last time we saw this motherfucker, he had just committed suicide instead of facing interrogation. So, but yet here one stands. Now, it doesn't surprise me that they have another one. I mean, they get these guys by selecting, a random trooper and putting them through a very special program designed to make them even more unquestionably loyal than the inhibitor chips even did. And also give them extra training to make them much better assassins. So the first question the biggest question we have about this one right now, who's under the helmet, y'all? Old Palps was doing a lot of things in that vault. Yes, he was. Yeah, Palps got up to so much no good. Excuse me. I mean, some new clone obviously has to be in that armor. But who is here? Who's under this helmet? What do you guys think? You think it's just some new random clone? Could it be Cody? Because remember the last we heard was when Crosshair asked about him at the end of that one episode. And Rampart said he disappeared. Now, we hope that meant he escaped and is now out, doing cool missions with Rex and Echo. Griff says random clone. Quest says, could it be a clone of the same clone? Yes, a clone of the clone that died. I mean, that's not outside of the realm of possibility. Each season has given us several new clones, so maybe this is following suit. Oh, yeah. I mean, just by sheer numbers, the odds are that it is a random clone. And, of course, that is bolstered by the fact that we really do not want that to be Cody. We want Cody to follow through on the redemption arc that he started, or appeared to start. Brooke says, I'm thinking maybe some repurposed clone. I find it kind of hard to be Cody because you're right. Cody seemed to have a redemption arc in that one episode. But the Emperor could have brainwashed Cody to be an assassin. Oh, yeah, definitely. See, that's the thing. That program is designed to, again, make them even more loyal than they were with inhibitor chips in. Like blindly, unflinchingly, unfailingly loyal. Think Cody long gone hiding somewhere? I hope so. Now, there's another possibility, guys. And we've heard this clone's name bandied about ever since the end of last season. You know who I'm talking about. You know. Someone type it. Come on. Come on. What if it's Tech? Dave says, no, I don't. I mean, a lot of people want Tech to have lived. There's quite a few out there who are convinced that he survived the fall somehow. Well, what if he got Darth Vadered, kind of? What if the Empire... Griff says no. What if the Empire found his broken body before he quite expired? Like maybe he did some bouncing and didn't fall like all the way down. And he was basically found off Tex Muerto. Yeah, probably. But, you know, this is a goddamn nerdy show, so we're going to speculate. Griff, don't go all Carl on me. Don't be my Carl. I love Carl. Carl's hilarious. Anyway, but what if... Quest says, sorry, stepped away. Is that Tech in the CX armor? In that pick? Well, that's what we're discussing that possibility right now. So the Empire Winter Soldier is Tech? The Empire Winter Soldier Tech? Yeah, kinda. I mean, if you want to kick into a Marvel reference, I was thinking more of kind of like a Vader thing. Because, you know, they turned Anakin from a stump into Vader. Why couldn't they turn a bounced off who knows what rocks, tree branches, and shit, busted up Tech? No reason they couldn't fix him and brainwash him in the process and stick him in this armor. A brainwashed assassin Tech would be very terrifying, but could make for some great dark action sequences in the season if true. Yes. Yes. Surely it would be hard to clone him due to technical difficulties. Oh, God, David. What are you taking over for Fisher? Daniel Fisher? With the dad jokes and the puns tonight? Are you drinking? Nah, that's cool. That is funny, though. He would be hard to clone due to technical difficulties. But yeah, what if that's Tech in there? It's not outside the realm of the possibility. But yeah, I mean, I actually, Winter Soldier actually is a more apt metaphor than Vader. I was just trying to stay inside Star Wars. But yeah, that is a good call, Griff. But yeah, they Winter Soldiered Tech, maybe. Yeah, no, they don't show it. They don't show him hitting anything. They just show him. You know they're high up because of where the scene was. But yeah, they just show him falling into clouds, and being absorbed by the clouds. And then, obviously implying the rest. So that's why, exactly, Quest. He could have survived based on what was underneath the clouds. Like if he fell through a bunch of conifer branches. Those are like towards the end of them. Those are always pretty soft. And, if there's enough of them, I mean, it would not have been an enjoyable experience. But, he's in, clone armor. So that'll help a bit. If he lands, if he's falling through the right stuff, that would help. Yeah, I mean, he'd still be busted the fuck up, but he would be alive. And able to be soaked in Bacta and brainwashed. So what do y'all think? Those are the three big possibilities in my mind. The one, and just numerically the most likely one because of odds, statistically, is some rando clone. They're just next up. They just picked one that, scored high on all their evaluations of, all their clone evaluations of, able to be manipulated and combat skill and blah, 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 blah. And then, they make that one the new CX1. But they would definitely not turn down starting with a more elevated base like a clone commander like Cody. Or even what would be considered a defective clone, but one with enhanced abilities like a member of Clone Force 99. They'd be happy to get their paws on any of them for a CX clone. But they'd, Tech being what he is, they'd be damn happy to get their grubs on him too. Their grubby little hands. Knowing Tech, I feel like he would be prepared to handle falling from incredible heights. Yeah, I can agree with that. So if he survived, would not be surprised. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that is a very good point, Brooke. He did a John Rambo through some trees. Yes, that's kind of my thought line on why it's a possibility. And yeah, Brooke, if he had time, he probably had a grappling hook or some shit on him somewhere, Batman style. Something to slow his fall enough for him to survive it. Probably not by a whole hell of a lot, but be able to survive it. Excuse me. So what do you guys think? Random clone, Cody, or Tech? One of these days I got to learn how to fucking do a poll on Streamlabs. Maybe if I just click this. Oh, is that how you turn timestamps on? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, I gotta learn how to put a fucking poll up on this shit. I wonder if I can do it through the regular chat. No. Oh, well. Brooke says, to be honest, I think it's equally split between Tech and Cody or a random clone, but most likely Tech, given the broken body, could give the Empire a chance to repurpose him. Yeah. Griff says, so we're on Wayland. Okay, we're not going to get Luke, Leia, Han, and Mara like in the EU. Do we get our Sabayoth? Who do you guys foresee being the season's actual big bad other than Hemlock? Ooh, yeah, they could. You think they're working on a Sabayoth in Tantus? That would be sick. Big bad other than Hemlock. I mean, who could they bring in? Like, honestly. Who's out there? Tarkin's out there. I mean, unless they bring in some rando, create some all new character, but like characters that we know already that they could bring in that would be above Hemlock, and which that list got shrank a lot in episode 3 when Palpatine gave him access to all the resources of the Empire. Is that the eggs? The mini ones? I want some if those are. I'll come get them, but I want some. Okay. I'll be right back. There's like awesome chocolate over there. Yeah, I gotta show you guys this shit. Hold on a second. We'll get back into this. Actually, we don't really need to look at that motherfucker anymore anyway. But did you guys know that Reese's makes mini peanut butter eggs now? Were you aware of this? Did you know this? Did you know about this? Did you hear about this? They are fucking awesome. Yeah, so don't worry, guys. I'll get to these. I'll get to that shit, but Griff brought up a really good point. So let's chit chat on this for a minute. So who's out there that we already know? Again, outside of them bringing in someone new that actually could be bigger than Hemlock, especially now that Hemlock's been basically given the the keys to the kingdom. There's Tarkin, Vader, obviously Palps, who else holds that much power in the Empire at the time? Oh, maybe shit, what's his name? Krennic. They could bring in an animated version of Krennic. He'd at least be equal since he's the one in charge of building the Death Star at the time. But yeah, the list is short. At least in my mind. All right. Time to catch up with chat. I feel like Brooke says, I feel like Cody they could have just eliminated him. Yeah. Yeah, that's the most likely, outside of him being in that armor, the most likely outcomes for Cody after that one episode were, getting dead or getting to Rex. Well, getting into hiding, but I think he's going to end up with Rex if he's not dead or CX-1. We know clone armor has life support. Sci-Fi Quest says we know clone armor has life support for space, so tech could have crashed through the ice of a frozen lake. Yeah, that is totally another way he could have survived. Good call. David B says, got to be someone important. That's why he's in the shadows. Yeah. And if, I'm looking for warnings, don't worry. I've got the sound off. But yeah, if you pay attention, see, they only barely show him there. And that was the best look at him. And that's it. What up, Prez? But yeah, that's all we fucking get, people. That is all we get. Now, did they animate his walk like one of them specific walk, or was that just the general animated clone walk? Like, there's so many ways. But yeah, I agree, David. Him being put in the shadows is why I don't think it's a random clone. I mean, why else would they take the time to zoom in on him? Other than to tell us specifically the clone assassin's back, or CX-1 is back, and the last one we saw is dead. And I don't think I can't, I mean, if it's a random clone, that's cool. I ain't going to be mad, but I don't see it being a random clone. Brooke says, I think the Empire would probably repurpose Tech's equipment for their own nefarious purposes. Oh, of course they would. Sabersmith says, this season so far has been one heck of a creature feature. I love that part of Star Wars. Yeah, that was a very roided up version of a Sarlacc in episode 2, wasn't it? I wasn't mad about it. I thought that was pretty cool. Brooke says, always a fan of Reese's candy. Like to get a lot of them on Halloween. Fuck yeah, bruh. For the price, they better be fucking awesome. Oh, the eggs? They're awesome. Trust me. Brooke says, Hemlock is a really well-written villain. Probably my favorite part of the show. Seems like at this point, Hemlock has much control over the scientific research, the vision of the Empire in terms of biotech. Yeah. Well, yeah, basically. And he's fucking ballsy, too. Like, do you guys remember in episode 3 when the Emperor's leaving, he basically asked for a fucking promotion? And the look the Emperor gave him, I was like, oh, dude, do you realize you were like maybe 3 pubes away from getting fucking force lightninged in the face? Like, if you were not the one who was probably going to get Palpatine his, cloned body with all the force potential that his current aging body has, he probably would have got lightninged in the face. Honestly. But yeah, dude had the stones to ask Palpatine for a fucking promotion. After telling him that they hadn't found the solution yet. That's brass. That's ridiculous. He might even be, well, never mind. He obviously is a little psycho, which is probably why he thought that wouldn't be a bad idea. But yeah, no. I love to hate Hemlock. He's such a great character. Ooh. A few more viewers popped in. Welcome. Welcome to the basement. Welcome to the chillest place for nerds to hang out on the interwebs. By the way, I redid my channel description if y'all want to check it out. It's less lame now. Just as a quick aside. Did everybody hit like? Since we got more people here, I would very much appreciate if you would hit like. Because I need the algorithm to like me as much as you guys do, if not more. So please hit that button. Quest says, I hope it's not Thrawn, especially at this... No. We're not going to see Thrawn again. We're only going to see Thrawn in live action again, I feel like. I definitely don't see him popping up in the Bad Batch. He really doesn't have any reason to. And at this point, he's... Actually, at this point in the timeline, he's still over on Beridia anyway, so... He's not even in the galaxy. Oh, yeah, Prez, what's going on, man? Sabersmith says, Krennic did show up last season, so he did? Son of a bitch, I forgot about that. Okay. All right, so I guess he was a known one. I wonder how Hemlock's fate will turn out to be towards the end of the season. Oh, I don't know how. I don't think he's going to survive, honestly. For now, he's been given a lot of trust over the Emperor's biocloning projects. Yeah. Yep. But when it comes down to it, if he fucks up too much, he gone, and we know this. So careful, bro. What I do? What I do, Griff? You need to explain. Quest says, why are there never any stealth troopers in KOTOR 2? The Sith had personal cloaking device. So where are they? Oh yeah, I'm sure I've heard it mentioned in one of the shows or movies. Well, if they got personal cloaking devices, we are not going to see them. Yeah, I don't know where they're at. I don't know. Only time I've really heard about them is on when I'm watching someone streaming. And not even necessarily by the streamer. It could be in the chat. Hey, Travis, what's going on? Welcome back. King of awesome theories that are better than anything these companies ever come up with. Seriously, the planet in the last episode was super cool. Lots of world building and awesome new character designs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, that was a cool little planet. Griff says, I'm still wondering about the Twitch that both Crosshair and Hemlock have. There's some story there. I didn't know Hemlock had the same Twitch as Crosshair. I totally missed that. Son of a bitch. I'm going to have to go back, do some rewatching, and look for that. But yeah, dude, there's got to be something there. I mean, Hemlock doesn't look like any of the other clones. So, is he like another altered clone to look different? Has he already been... Did he have to be tortured into the sadistic fuck that he is now, maybe? I really hope they address that, Griff. Because there's got to... Yeah, I agree. There's got to be some story there. That's fucking dope. Travis says, the last time we saw Boba, he was in a Republic prison, which is now likely an Imperial prison. Yes. Given he's the only one like Omega, Hemlock may be after him as well. Hmm? Yeah? Although I don't know that he's like Omega. Like, I think the whole point of Omega is that her genetic structure is unique unto itself. And for more reasons than that she's a girl. Like, so far, her genetics have been the only one to allow a full, non-degraded M-count transfer. And again, that's why I think she's special. I don't think she has a high M-count. I don't think it's her blood that's granting the actual M-count itself. I think it's her blood that allows a full transfer from the original source to its new home. Like, her blood is a perfect conduit. I don't think her blood is actually the source of any midichlorians whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, he could be after Boba for regardless, if not for the experiment he's working on, it could be for any of the other experiments because we know he's working on a lot of shit. Damn it, I hate when a burp gets stuck. Yeah, he's working on more than just, a suitable vessel for Palpatine's spirit and Force abilities. I mean, we know Palpatine's got him working on weaponizing all kinds of biologics, so Yeah, Hemlock could definitely have reason to want to track Boba down outside of Project Necromancer. Quest says, I'd actually like to see a show animated that's from the Empire's point of view for a change. Yeah? Her blood can accept middies? Yeah. It'll take them and transfer them flawlessly. Because that's what they were complaining about. At least that's the way I read it, is every time they try to transfer the midichlorians, like, not all of them would make it. So I feel like her blood is the perfect medium to transfer midichlorians from source to new vessel. Travis says, in Book of Boba, Boba says, I'm not a little boy to Cad Bane, implying Bane makes him feel smaller. Showing Boba under the deceitful wing of Bane, who sends him after his own sister, would be cool. That would be cool. Travis, find a way to get your ass into Lucasfilm, would you? Jesus. David B says, better a burp than a fart, especially at my age. Oh, me too, dude. I can't trust a fart anymore. I can't. It's annoying as fuck, but I can't. I can't trust a fart anymore. I always have to be ready to clench now. I can't just I always have to be on guard. It's a bummer. Quest says Omega gets injected with midichlorians and becomes Rey. Oh yeah. I swear to Christ. They fucking better not do that shit. The idea Bane doesn't tell Boba. What? Oh, is Omega is his sister before sending him to capture/killer is something Bane would do to get back at him. Oh yeah, Cad Bane is a vicious motherfucker. But I love him. I still want live action Hondo Ohnaka, damn it. Like, bring Depp back as Hondo Ohnaka. Like, Jack Sparrow and Hondo Ohnaka are so similar. You can't tell me Depp couldn't be Hondo Ohnaka, like, perfect. What up, Jay? How you doing, man? Did you get the text I sent you back, like, way after you texted me first? Brooke says, would love to see a show on Cad Bane or to see him return in a future show. Yeah, I don't, honestly, not going to lie, I don't know that I would want an entire Cad Bane show. But I do like Cad Bane being around for, like, 2 to 3 episode, 3 or 4 episode arcs at a time. That's cool. But I don't need an entire Cad Bane show, and I don't think anyone does. I don't think a full Cad Bane show needs to happen. But they do need to bring Cad Bane in for, like, again, 3-4 episode arcs of stuff. Animated and or live action. Thank you very much. Stuff about Omega's blood being M count positive. I'm wondering what her eventual fate could be. See, a lot of people are saying that her blood has an M count. I don't. The way I'm reading what they're doing is they're just looking for the perfect medium with which to move midichlorians from a source to a vessel, without losing them, without the count degrading. That's what they were complaining about. They're complaining about degrading M count when they try to transfer. So that tells me they're not using Omega's blood as a source of midichlorians. Omega's blood turns out to be the perfect medium for all of them to make it from source to vessel. Whereas anything else, you'd lose midichlorians on the way. So I don't think they're taking midichlorians, losing them, and then getting them back through Omega. I think they're just going from vessel to source, and because of Omega's blood, you're not losing any. See what I'm saying? Travis Mitchell said the next episode is The Return. Ooh. Who or what does he think that's returning to? I think I could see them prolonging the tension of the Batch's reunion, having a Ventress-centric episode, establishing her return. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be about the Batch. There's no way it's not going to pick up right where it left off, unless they do one of those cold opens to 2 weeks later in a situation, and then they, do the back and forth thing, which I would, in this case, I really want them to pick up right there. So I'm inclined to believe that it's talking about Crosshair's return to the Batch. But I could see Asajj Ventress coming up too. Although, if I'm remembering the trailer correctly, Crosshair was already with the Batch when Asajj popped up. Like, it looked in a fair, in a reasonably teamy sort of way, if you know what I'm saying. So I feel like this is just going to be about them learning to accept each other again, or what have you, for the most part. Brooke says, maybe not a Cad Bane show, but a brutal R-rated movie or adult-rated show on bounty hunters with Bane. Oh, yes. An R-rated bounty hunter anthology with like a Bane episode or 3? Yes, that'd be dope. Or like just one brutal R-rated movie would also be dope. There's a Cad Bane-centric fan film out there. If you go into my fan film playlist on my channel, you'll find it. It's actually pretty fucking good. Travis says, I could see Gideon showing up at some point this season, given him mentioning Project Necromancer in Mando Season 3. Oh, true. Well, actually, that depends on where he's at right now. I don't know that he's actually that high up at this point in the timeline. This is only... Bad Batch is only, I think at this point... 3 years after Order 66? 5 at the absolute most? So, we're talking 14. We're talking over 20 years from this point in the timeline to Mandalorian, when we are introduced to Gideon. So, I don't think he's in any kind of position to be significant at this point in the timeline. Unfortunately. Say that is what they're doing. That is a little too much, in my opinion. What are you talking about? Quest says it's likely Crosshair's return. Griff says all legal 100% tobacco. Well, it's all legal in this state. And since I'm broadcasting from a state where it's legal, YouTube can't say shit. And since I've been doing it for over a year now, and they haven't done shit, and I haven't been shy about it. Of course, I'm also not monetized. That may change. As far as the M count, if they're giving her an M count, yeah, that's... No. Yeah, that'd be too many. That'd be too much. I do agree with you. That would be too much. Travis says there's some distance between, I think, Crosshair and the Batch, and he points out they'll be tracked. I see the Empire showing up before they get a word out. I mean, that's entirely possible, and that's also a well-used trope in a lot of projects, so yeah, I can see that happening. Crosshair lets them escape with Omega drawing the heat from the Empire, having a solo adventure before Omega convinces them to go after him. This could be how Gideon gets his career moving. Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Crosshair lets them escape. Crosshair solo adventure before Omega convinces them to go after him. That's definitely plausible, and that would be a fun way to do it. I don't know that I mean, I can see the Empire showing up. I also could see the Empire taking one of the ships out in the first run, so they all have to leave together anyway. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, the one that Crosshair and Omega were in. I actually think that's the most likely scenario. Like, based on the Empire showing up before they can actually really get to talk. Like, see, I kind of think that's how it'll go, but I can totally see it going the way you, excuse me, finally also, god damn. I can also see it the way you're going too, Travis. I can definitely see that also. Wow. All right, guys. I got tinkle. Bear with me for a few. I'll be back. And we can keep talking about this, or we can move on to actually this week. I'm actually going to talk about what's on the thumbnail. Wow, right? All right. I'll be back in a bit. Don't leave. Don't leave. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. We back, baby. We back. Alrighty. Travis says, I see Crosshair and the others fighting, but once Crosshair learns about tech, he breaks down and it causes them to soften on him a bit. I can see that. Do you think they'll be brave enough to show Balin in this final season? I don't know that they would have any reason to. And we're post-Order 66. He's off in the galaxy somewhere, hiding and going halfway to the dark side right now. So, I mean, unless they happen to land on his one planet, which would be, frankly, it'd be really weird. So, I don't know that it's a question of bravery. And I don't really see how they could do it in a way that makes sense. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love that character. Ray Stevens played the fuck out of that character, and they're going to have a bitch of a time recasting him, although I'm still Team Gerard Butler on that one. Now, if they were to somehow dive back. Now, where they could do Balin is they could do Balin in Tales of the Jedi before Order 66. That would be fucking dope. I would love to see like a 3-episode arc of Balin in Tales of the Jedi. Faux cheesy. Do, 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 do. Yeah, how did I find that before? No, that was not even sure. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oops. Yeah, wow, that's huge. Okay, cool. Travis says, it'd be awesome if we got an episode where they encounter and have to help Keller and Beck, who has Grogu, who's in a pod, and we never see him. Well, there are reports that Ahmed Best is coming back into Star Wars. Now, we're not sure if it's to redo Jar Jar or if it's to redo Mr. Beck. So, I'm inclined to go Beck over Jar Jar. So I think we may actually get him in live action again. Which would be cool. Because I feel so bad for Ahmed Best. He deserves... He deserves a lot of recompense for all the shit he took and what he went through. I mean, don't get me wrong. I fucking hate the character of Jar Jar, but I do have zero problems with Ahmed Best. Balin's character was so Brooke says Balin's character was so mysterious, especially with his journey for the journey he takes at the end of the Ahsoka finale. Really excited to see how his story plays out. Fuck yeah, so am I. But again, they're gonna have to recast him first, unfortunately. Plus, the acting for Balin was on point. Ray Stevenson did a really amazing job at the role. Yes, he did. David B says no freaking Jar Jar. I agree. I'm tired of Jar Jar. I was never not tired of Jar Jar. I'm sorry, but it's just, you know. But again, my problem is with the character, not with the actor. I have zero problems with Ahmed Best, and honestly, I think they need to bring him back as Kelleran Beck as often as they can make it happen where it makes sense. How rude. Yeah, I know. How rude. That's as close as I can get, as close as I want to fucking get. Brooke says, I'm still excited about Abeloth appearing in Ahsoka Season 2, potentially. That would be dope. Yeah? Unless it's to kill him. Yeah. Yeah, but he'd even be annoying in death, probably. You know, some shit like that. Oh, I'm horrible. I am so bad. Well, you know what else happened this week, guys? Getting to the thumbnail. Travis Mitchell says, we still don't know why there was a Naboo cruiser on Coruscant at Padme's, as Padme's went to Mustafar, leaving Jar Jar as the Naboo senator present at the time, revealing Binks helped evacuate Jedi would work. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the most likely scenario. Representative Binks should have his own cruiser. So are we all looking forward to the Acolyte? I'm curious. So kinda. I mean, I'm not like, you know, holy shit, I can't wait, but I'm definitely intrigued enough to be looking forward to it coming out. There was a report that came out that it's supposed to be like this summer even. Although I don't know if that's been confirmed. Griff says I am. I mean, on paper, it sounds dope as shit. So, that's what's got me intrigued. It's just, you know, Lucasfilm still has me concerned about execution. So, I guess cautious optimism is where I'm at when it comes to the Acolyte. Justin says, I'm interested for sure. More than Skeleton Crew. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we still don't know shit about that show. Like, for real. We do not know a fucking thing about Skeleton Crew other than what we've known for months. There's nothing new. We know Jude Law is a Force user. He comes across kids. They're flying around some galaxy and having adventures and or whatever, and fucking that's it. That's all we know. George Lucas told Ian McDiarmid that Palpatine is well over 100 years old, so I wouldn't hate seeing a super young Palpatine at some point in Acolyte. Yeah? That would be cool. They need to cancel that. What, the Acolyte or Skeleton Crew? Yeah, they should cancel Skeleton Crew. There's like literally no point. And unless some dope ass fucking synopsis comes out or some kind of info on it, I have no reason to give any kind of shit about that show. Positive or negative. I just don't fucking care. I don't know enough about it. And it's like, you know, Lucasfilm's Agatha. I don't give a fuck. Skeleton Crew, yeah. Yeah, I just don't care. Like, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I just don't care. All right, damn it. We're moving on. We can come back to Star Wars, but for now, we got the new symbol this week, baby. We got the new symbol. First of all, what do y'all think? Imagine we get Papa Yoda again in Acolyte with Frank Oz playing him. It'd be worth it just for that. Is Frank Oz still alive? I don't even know if Frank Oz is still alive. What, buddy? What? Come on. Come on. Oh, you want up here? Okay. Fucking cats can never make up their mind. Hate it. It looks stupid. What? Puppet Yoda? Puppet Yoda's the bomb. Has Superman got a new cat? Kinda. What? Say hello. All right. You don't like the new logo? You don't like the new Superman symbol? What don't you like about it? Is this the black Superman or one of the other ones? There was so many planned and canceled. It's hard to keep track. Well, that is a red and yellow version of the Kingdom Come logo, which originally looked like the other logo in my thumbnail. See if I can find that one real quick, actually. Are you on down now? All right. Whoops. Oops, damn it. Yeah. This is the original Kingdom Come logo. These ones with the black on the inside. Like, where's the cover? Yeah. That's what it looked like in the comic that the new symbol is referencing. It's that right there. Yeah, Superman looks a little older in that, and he should, because it's kind of... The Justice League had been gotten rid of at that point. Like, they'd broken up. Oops. There we go. But yeah, that was the original one, Quest. That this one's based off of. Travis says, getting excited for this. It seems this movie has been planned out for a long time, so James Gunn must know what he's doing. Well, we're hoping so. I'm excited to see what a James Gunn style Superman film could be like. I mean, I'm interested. I don't know that I'm excited per se. Looks like a budget logo, like they lost the right to the actual logo. David B says agreed with Justified. Okay. I mean, I don't mind it. I actually prefer more of the regular S than what you get in the Kingdom Come logo, honestly. But I do like the fact that it's red and yellow instead of red and black. I do prefer that. Says, yeah, just trying to be open to the idea of it. Speaking of which, yeah, may watch an animated Superman, or watch an animated Superman film, yeah. What did I just watch? Yeah, I've been, ever since I got access to Max. Jesus, fuck. Ever since I got access to Max, I've been watching a shit ton of DC animated films. For what it's worth, I'm going to miss Henry Cavill as Superman. Oh, definitely. Although at least looks-wise, we're basically getting him at 23 anyway. So I think it looks kind of cool with all the snow around it, Sayersmith says. Well, yeah, that's another thing is this puts me in mind of Fortress of Solitude. This is giving me Fortress of Solitude vibes with the snow. You know what I mean? So I think it's interesting that he included that already. Because we know this isn't going to be an origin story. At least not like Man of Steel was. At least I'm pretty sure it's not. Travis says, it's funny knowing Gunn is the one doing this, given how the last time he wanted to use him was possessed by Starro and Suicide Squad. Yeah, don't even bring that fucking shit up. Suicide Squad, the one with Starro, is basically the DC Love and Thunder for me. I hated that fucking movie. I tried an S&Q logo for my channel, but it kept looking like a Superman logo with a Q around it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, trying to do anything with an S by itself that doesn't come out looking like Superman is probably not easy. Probably not easy. Hi, buddy. But, I don't hate it. I'm glad if he's using the Kingdom Come logo, it's red and yellow and not red and black. I don't like that one at all. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that it's textured like the Man of Steel suit was. I'm glad they're past just like, the smooth suits, because that's, this is, closer to, at least it's just not regular, which means it, at least slightly closer to the, the fact that Superman's an alien, so he shouldn't be wearing shit that looks like it came from here. Anyway. Now, what do y'all think the fact that he dropped Legacy from the title means? Because there's a quote out there, and I'm going to paraphrase, but basically he's like, when I first started writing the script in the first draft, it was Superman Legacy. But as I've kept writing more and more, it's become obvious that this movie is just Superman now. You'd like it more if they did the red and black, Justin? Cool. My buddy's here. He's just chilling on the desk, even though he knows I don't like him to. But he's being good right now, so it's okay. Say hi, buddy. Look at the size of this beast, man. Just look at this hog. Look how big he is. Can't even get my whole fucking hand on his torso. He's huge. I love my boy. But, yeah. I'm wondering if the title change signifies that he's kind of made a massive change in where he was going to take the story originally. You know? It's got me curious. I know we don't know much about what the story was going to be in the first place, so it's not like we can speculate a whole fucking ton about that, but I just think it's interesting that I just for me, if I can stop fucking stuttering and actually speak, Jesus. For me, I don't see a reason to change the title unless the story changed in some fashion or another. Travis Mitchell says, while I liked the Legacy title, from a marketing standpoint, it makes sense to call it Superman, communicating it's a fresh start, not a sequel to anything. Yeah, that makes sense. Sci-Fi Quest says, Superman Legacy to me sounds like Superman's son would be involved. Yeah, that does sound like that too. It definitely sounds like it could be that as well. So, but I mean, either way, doesn't that make sense that, or does that not imply a significant story change, not even just a minor one, but like a big change in direction? What do you think? I feel like he made changes that he's only just now telling us about. Of course, because it would have got out anyway somehow, because they're going to start film. Have they started filming? If they haven't started filming, they're going to start filming. Actually, I think it's this month. It is this month, I believe. If not, it's definitely this spring. Well, it fucking should be this month, because that shit's supposed to come out next July. It's already kind of pushing it. But yeah, to me, that just feels like he took he actually took the left at Albuquerque with this story. Then decided to go a completely different direction with it. And obviously, he's not going to change it to the point where he'd be... well, actually, not obviously, but more than likely, I don't think he's going to change it to the point where he'd be eliminating characters for whom he already has a cast. But... Desmond says, I could see the movie being called Superman, but being called Legacy in the end credits. Could be. Could be. Like I said, there is obviously not a lot of details out there to even start a speculation on. To me, one goes with the other. If you're changing the title of something, it's because you're changing the story. In at least enough of a significant way to need to change the title. Sci-Fi Quest says, while I'm off, early morning for me, better get some sleep. Yeah, you should. Later, chillin'. See you again soon. Take care. Later, chat. Have a good night, man. Get some rest. David B says, if they rush it out, we're going to get crap CGI. Yep. And this is literally... I mean, this movie's going to make or break Gunn's franchise. Like, if this fails, there's no point in him making another DC movie. Because no one's going to want to fucking watch it. You know? What are you doing? So, yeah, they're going to... This is... It's a big fucking deal on many, 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 many levels. It's possible Space Jam Legacy, also being a Warner Brothers movie, had something to do with the title change. Could be. What are you doing, dude? What are you trying to accomplish here, sir? Oh, my cat is so goofy. Cats are goofy in general. That's part of why those of us who love cats love them. What the fuck, bro? Weirdo. But, I mean, yeah, that could be part of it. I still think there's a story shift, though. I still think there's a story shift. What it could be? I got no fucking clue. Not one fucking clue. But, so yeah, that's about all I got. I just wanted to see what you guys thought of the logo and thought about the title change. But yeah, that's it for that. Like, really, I knew it wasn't going to be a big discussion, but, you know. But I put Superman in the thumbnail because it's fucking Superman. Like, honestly. Travis Mitchell says, it'd be cool if at some point in the film, the yellow in his logo is burned to black, making it the Kingdom Come logo, and he keeps it that way. That actually would be a cool way to do it. Honestly. Maybe they, at the beginning of the movie, dip into how, you know, why things are as they are at the beginning of the Kingdom Come comic. You know? And maybe when they're showing that, his logo has the yellow, but the massive thing that happened to where Superman just said fuck humanity and dip. Oh, I remember what it was. Do you guys want to know? Will it feel too spoilery? Like, who was it? I don't know, but some villain got put on trial and, like, I don't know, someone was put on trial of some significance. I cannot remember exactly who. Forgive me, please. But anyway, like, either he was a piece of shit that got let off, or, like, he was a piece of shit that ended up getting executed, and Superman, whatever it was, Superman was just like, okay, there's no hope for fucking humanity, and he just dips. You know, and, like, part of getting whoever the hell that was in court could have been how his symbol got burnt, and he left it that way instead of fixing it as a sign of how he feels about how things are. So yeah, that could be a cool way to do it. They could retcon it to being black to absorb the sun better, like in Snyder's Justice League. Yeah, I love the black super suit with the silver trim in the Snyder cut. I love it. I love it. But yeah, that would be cool if the yellow gets burned black somehow or other. That would be a cool way to do it. Just did some brief reading on the Kingdom Come story. Oh yeah, some rival named Magog becomes acquitted. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Magog got acquitted of murder because I think he killed a villain, I think. And then people were like, the jury was just so sick of that villain that they didn't convict Magog. And Superman was like, well, for fuck's sake, fuck you people. I can't believe you're going to let this dude go. He flat out killed a fucker. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. And said, you know what? Peace! They could make Superman logo black and blue and have Jonathan Majors play him. Call it Superman Redemption. Bruh. Too soon? No, not too soon, but... oh, my God. Oh, that's good, though. Travis Mitchell says, I love the choice to completely change the iconic colors of a character's suit. Trusting the character themselves make the character. Oh, by the end of Snyder's Justice League, you don't even question why the suit is black. No. I mean, when you've literally been dead and back, it's going to change your outlook on life, and it's probably not going to be anywhere near this colorful. At least not for most people. So. Alright, guys. My eyes are on motherfucking fire. So, unless you guys have something like burning you need to talk about that's burning more than my eyeballs, I'm going to get the fuck out. So, what y'all got? Anything? But yeah, Travis, that is an excellent point. You know, just real quick, let me see if I can find an image of the full super suit so you guys can see what it looked like, because I'm not a big fan of the Kingdom Come super suit at all. No, I don't want AI art of what other people would look like in that motherfucker. I want what the comic image is. Oh, y'all fucking killing me. Google, you're killing me, bro. Well, that and I probably just suck at my prompts, too. Okay, we'll use this image. Dude, don't rub on my wires. Don't hear me. I told you you can't fuck with my wires. I love you, but no bueno. And you're right back, of course. All right. So this is the Kingdom Come super suit. Got your black and red S and your trunks with the black belt and the gold buckle. So we'll see how James Gunn adjusts it, if it's just more than this or if he does something interesting with the trunks. But yeah. That's the original Kingdom Come super suit from the comics. Had awesome time discussing Superman, Star Wars, etc. Also would love to maybe see like an alternate evil Superman on the big screen. Yeah, well, if James is successful and can work his way to Crisis on 2 Earths, which comes before Infinite Earths, you'll get to see that shit. Matter of fact, that's a dope-ass animated movie, too. You should check that shit out. All right, y'all. Great stream. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Travis. See you, too, David. Maybe even tomorrow on SideQuest. Or Sidetrack, I mean. Good God. Sci-Fi Quest is one of the people that was here. What up? But, yeah. I might be on Sidetrack tomorrow. I'll let you all know through the Discord or a community post if that is going to happen. For those of you who don't normally watch it, so you can pop in and check out your boy. But yeah, other than that, you know, I'll make a video or something next week probably. Maybe even 2. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get some news. Maybe I'll actually finally deliver that video Brooke asked for about Nanga or whatever the fuck that thing's name is. Naga. You know, I'll do something for you guys to check out one way or another. So, but thank you all for being here, whether you are live here in the chat or on the replay. Here in the chat, we have Brooke, David B, Brooke Chen, David B, Travis Mitchell, Justified MF, my guy. Sabersmith was up in here. Sci-Fi Quest was up in here. Griff was up in here. Alan Copeland was in here for a minute. Rob popped in to say he's taking his daughter out for a birthday dinner. So, yeah. And if I missed you, I'm so... Come on, dude. You can't have your tail in my face. As I was saying, if I missed you, I'm sorry. But I was happy for you to be here either live or if you managed to watch all the way through the replay. Thank you for watching. If you did not hit like it on your way in, please hit it on your way out. And if you are not yet a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know anytime I drop a video or am here live, which I am every Saturday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So much love to you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here, as always. And always remember, there's always a good time to be had when you're chilling in the basement. Peace, y'all. Well. I thought this was going to be a short stream because there wasn't that much to talk about. Look at that shit. We still went over 2 hours. You know why? Because of you guys. Because you are an awesome-ass community, and you guys really kept this conversation going, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys for being awesome. Thank you very much for being awesome. All right, be safe, be well. We will see you relatively soon. Much love to you all. and join the Discord. Much love.